Alright, what were we doing? Quid pro quo. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go poison the fish. South and then west. That's also why things like glasslessness sometimes take me a while to notice. Because it'll appear in my activity feed but not in chat, and I won't notice it for like a minute or two.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Cool, man. Well, I lost the flask of ricin. I can report to George. Alright, perfect. Hey, he's actually gone. Excellent. George Cavendish. You know what? Let's get in a boat and head towards him. That'll be a little, well, maybe not faster, it'll be a little more convenient. So how was y'all's Thursday yesterday? Y'all keeping up with Critical Role? Watch Star Trek? Nothing wrong with that. Manifest. I think Cappy and I are gonna watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit this weekend.
Yes.
Hey, Mom. Where is he? I haven't heard of Manifest. Wow, they didn't add thickness to that wall. Oh, they did. There is thickness to the wall. There's just not an end cap on the... You stared at the wrong house for a shutter repair? Well, I mean, I guess it's not so bad if you just stared at it. It's about a plane that disappeared 5 years ago and now reappears. Was he not here? What's going on here? You think BioShock is horror? Yeah, I think BioShock qualifies as horror, yeah. I need to meet him at Hawking Lane and Liberty Road, near the fish store. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, now I feel silly. Okay. I went to the wrong place. Yeah, I think BioShock would qualify as horror, sure. Also, what's up, Courtney? Long time no see. Cappy and I are also going to try to catch the new Hellraiser at some point. I don't remember saying that. I probably said I wouldn't play it during Horror Month.
Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time is at hand. Here's the prophecy inscribed in the twilight of the dying moon.
Oh, it's you. Here you are. Hey.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Alkmaar. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
I did say that?
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah, I don't recall saying that. I'm not going to say I didn't, but I don't remember doing it. They did a good job on the reflections. Yeah, the reflections are really good.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
Bye. Kind of awkward. Alright, so under the fish market is going to be... This is the fish. I'm pretty sure that's... I forget where the fish market was. Woo! That's the university. This is... I don't think that's the... No, this is the university. Where's the fish? Oh, there's the fish market. Okay. It's in Eastern Shells. Got you. Okay. We'll head north from here and just fast travel over there. Hey, John. I will say I would not consider BioShock Infinite horror. BioShock Infinite I would consider bad. That game was not that good.
Your choice. Choose wisely.
Basement of the fish market. Is there a way down in the fish market? Everything's so splorchy. Kind of gross. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Infinite. I'll replay 1 and 2 at some point, but I don't think I'll probably replay Infinite. Okay, maybe it is just this fish dude. Oh. Hello? Must be you then. Hey.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Oh shit.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Well, that's a thing.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Okay. Report to Throgmorton. I also need to look up ads in the newspaper. Hey, Courtney! Thanks for the bits. I did not see that. Sorry. Hold on. Ah, there they are. Okay. I know what company made The Witcher? Yeah, CD Projekt Red. Same company made Cyberpunk. Oh, the newspaper's literally across the road. Okay, let's go over there. Yeah, it'll be interesting what that new IP is. Okay. Section, advertisements, district, Salvation Harbor, after the flood. Oh, wait. Weird. So I have to go to Throgmorton first. Okay. Why was Cyberpunk so bad, but Witcher blow the game out of the water? Well, Witcher had a long, healthy development process, and Cyberpunk's development process was overly rushed, and the game was released too soon. But I mean, I've played Cyberpunk twice since release, and it is very good. It is up to par with their other stuff. It just wasn't on release. It was unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Wait. Is this a cake in the shape of your dead son? Wow, that's... Yeah, I will say, like, more than half of more than half of Cyberpunk's problems, probably in the range of like 75% of the complaints about Cyberpunk, were specifically against the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, whatever the old Xbox is. It was pushed back twice. Yeah, it probably needed 3 or 4 times. That's not all that uncommon in the gaming industry. It should have been pushed back more. Not that big of a deal to me.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Are you using this as an opportunity to make an example of the Innsmouthers? Because most of the EOD members I've met were locals, and for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You'll want to examine your prejudice.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
So yeah, that is a valid point that Two Talon brings up. I get that a lot when I play, even when I play games like Assassin's Creed Unity. When I played Assassin's Creed Unity after it came, I played it like a year after it came out, and I had people coming to my stream when I was playing Unity telling me about how shitty the game was, and I was like, "It's not shitty. It's really good." And they were like, "Yeah, but the faces," and I'm like, there are no problems with the faces. The faces all work. You know, there was a problem on release, and it was a problem for like 3 days, that there was a bunch of broken animations. But for some reason, there's like this, there always seems to form a niche community around hatred for a game because it was broken at release, and they latch on to that hatred, and then they won't let it go. Even like years later, when the game's been fixed for a long, long time, they'll come out and be all like, "This game is shit because when it released 3 years ago, the faces were broke for 2 days." And you're like, "But they're not anymore." And Cyberpunk seems to get a lot of that. And I'm not saying it isn't warranted that it should be pointed out that there was a problem, but it should also, there should also be some recognition that the problems have been fixed to the best possible way they could be. Like, it's not like, was it done in a way that would make everybody happy? No, because you can't make everybody happy. But it was done in the way that made the least amount of people unhappy. Same thing with like Mass Effect Andromeda. You know, Mass Effect Andromeda, I am one of the first people that will tell you it had major issues on release, but it also has some incredible things to it that are better than the original trilogy in some ways. But people just don't ever seem to get over that kind of like that initial heartbreak, you know. Yeah, see, same thing. I think Fallout 76 is a crap game. You love it, and that's totally cool. But like, I'm also not part of the community that dislikes Fallout 76, and so I'm gonna go to YouTuber and streamer channels and tell them that the game sucks. So, you know, that's kind of like a difference. There's a difference between like different groups of people. Some people like latch on to the hatred and they like creating drama with people who are playing something for the first time, and so they're going to go and seek those people out and be like, drama time. And I just didn't know if that's what you were doing. I'm like, if it's hard to get into it, that's a completely different thing. That's on like gameplay, that's off of quest interest. It could be a genre thing, like maybe you're not into futuristic cyberpunk genre, and that's totally cool. It's just your initial like, why did cyberpunk suck and on release? And I was all like, well, there's problems with, they needed to push it back more. And then you were like, yeah, but they pushed it back a couple of times already. So I thought your arguments were navigating in the way of, upon release cyberpunk sucked, and I was all like, okay, well, that's all fixed. The game needs ammo balancing, or you're just a bad shot. The game, Cyberpunk does a lot of assumption that you're going to be picking up ammo as you progress through the mission. So, like, if you go into the mission with full ammo and you don't grab ammo stashes during the mission, you're going to run out of ammo. So you need to loot all the boxes, you need to loot all the bodies, and get ammo along the way, or you're gonna run out of ammo a lot. Yeah, I will agree on that.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Oh, he gave me a shotgun. Sick. Okay. You may also be doing missions that are above your current difficulty level, because then the enemies don't take nearly as much damage. And it takes far more bullets to kill them than it normally would. I also switch weapons a lot. And it's important to carry multiple weapons of different weapon types so that they don't use the same ammo. Because if you carry like 3 assault rifles with you, and you use all your assault rifle ammo, the other guns are essentially useless. Alright. Fred told me he knows where the EOD is keeping Professor Doe, the leader of the expedition I'm seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. He suggested using a local smuggling. Okay, now I can go to the news. Oh, the updates have made enemies a little tankier? I can't say I would argue too much with that, but I could see how for a rating. Just like as an experienced player, I'm like, that's not going to be a problem for me, because I'm pretty good at first-person shooters. I've played the game a couple of times, so I know the enemy weak spots, stuff like that. I also tend to focus a lot on hacking damage. So like if you notice that you're running low on ammo a lot, try using more of your hacking abilities, since that just recharges. You know? You essentially have infinite mana to do your hacking. You just need to like wait a few. So stay in hiding, do some hacking. Whoops. I'm looking for an advertisement in Salvation Harbor after the flood. Time has come to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroads of Cashmore and Salvation. Oh, salvation. Armor. Oh, it's literally right here. That's easy. Okay. Let's go check that out. Yeah, you may not be building out, you may not be speccing out your character in the right way to get more damage output on your guns. You're still early in the game? Okay, so early in the game, enemies are going to take a lot of bullets because there's an area very close to the beginning of the game that you can easily wander into where the enemies are much higher level. And that happened to me the second time I played the game. I was like, I'll just go over here, no problem. It's like 2 streets over. Boom, these dudes were like 5 times my level. And I like could not kill them. So keep an eye on the color of the enemy health bars. If they're red, get out of there. You're definitely going to the wrong areas. Seven Oaks, okay. Hello, fellas.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket.
Bro.
Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care. A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
You tend to spec everything evenly, so thanks. Maybe you'll do a rewatch. Yeah, don't spec evenly. Kind of pick. What you should do when you're specking in Cyberpunk is look down the skill trees at stuff you think you're going to want later in the game, and then try to focus on those things. There's also certain abilities that work well with other abilities, but not with like another option. So like you may get an ability that helps your tankiness. So like it gives you a lot of extra life or makes you really resistant to damage, but then you're focusing a lot on sniper rifles, so you're never in the midst of fighting. So at that point you don't need to be tanky if you're going to be, 600 yards away. Vice versa. Other things like that where you tend to focus on a primary gun type like a shotgun, tech rifle or something, and then you go and look at the tech abilities for the tech rifle or the shotgun abilities, and you just ignore everything else for a while until you get to like the meat and potatoes of what you wanted, and then you can go back and kind of sprinkle some other stuff in to make the other stuff a little more comfortable. But yeah, essentially do what Two Talon said. Pick a weapon and try to stick with that style of weapon as your primary. And then get a secondary after you get that primary one mostly maxed out. Then you can start putting a couple things.
Bye.
I'm sure you can play gray where you kind of spread everything around, but it is definitely going to be a harder play. Okay, a favor for the bartender. The bartender can arrange a meeting with the smugglers, but he wants beer. Visit the house on Levi Coffin Avenue. Yeah, kind of like building a D&D character or an RPG character. Exactly. Yeah. This is an RPG, essentially, so you kind of want to play it like a standard RPG character, where you kind of mostly focus on a certain one or two styles and pick those and go with them for most of the way. Levi Coffin Avenue near Marsh and Grimhaven. Marsh. There's Greenhaven. Levi Coffin. There's Greenhaven. Oh, Grimhaven. Oh. Looks like there. Wow, I am not reading things properly, because what does that say? Western Grimhaven, Levi Coffin not far from Marsh. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. It helps if you actually read.
Come, find something you like. Achievements in the...
You're confused? I'm confused about this most recent statement. You talking to my comment or yourself about telling me to... Or you? What? I'm a little confused too. I can't queue. Now I can queue. Jeez. I hate that the game does that sometimes. I can't queue again. What the fuck is going on, man? Can I not queue when there's enemies nearby? What the hell's going on? Here, just kill me, would you? Thanks. Alright, this says Levi Coffin Avenue, not far from the crossroads with Marsh. Oh, it could also be north. Okay. I've been going south the whole time, like that's a requirement. Could just be this way. Oh, I have 2 points? Wow, okay. Wider spread on the shotgun. I could just get straight up more health. More revolver rounds. One more first aid kit and antipsychotropic. Bullet journaling. Didn't even. Huh. Oh, I'm stupid. I get it. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna get more health. And let's go ahead and get 2 more shotgun rounds. I thought you were talking about what was in inventory. Alright. Perfect. I need to use a med kit. Other one. Make some stuff. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Regular pistol, thank you. Hear you. Why are you so splorchy? Stop making so much wet sounds, that's gross. Sorry. You. All these monsters are all like, blah, 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 blah. Bro, cut it out. Powder. Switch back to the standard pistol. Alcohol. Good. Okay, downstairs. God, that hurt my sanity a lot.
Left by something heavy with wheels. The blood's almost dry. I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
Gasoline.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Burn this guy alive, essentially. That up again. More med stuff in there. That was unnerving. I mean, that's exactly what the game's about. Whiskey crate.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get 'em, boys. No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? Drak! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Time to figure this out.
Drak! Whose idea was it to... You're done, kid. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Man, the like loss of sanity is done really well compared to some Lovecraftian style titles. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay. A manor in southern Old Grove, Beacon Street, and Century. Here. Reed Heights on Vinland and University, on Vinland south of University. Like here-ish. And this one was Salvation Harbor, Seven Oaks between Octopus and Skipper. Seven Oaks between Octopus and Skipper, so like there-ish. Okay. Let's head there first, because I can go south and then east to a boat. That was west, but whatever. The south and then west. Wow, 7 alcohol. Holy crap. A lot of freaking alcohol, dude. Oh. Someone's getting drunk. Making a lot of first aid kits. That's what I'm doing. This certifies that J.R. Nelson was a member of the good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they joined after the flood. Bro, you're coming up here? I thought you were in the room. Bye. Edit, delete. Okay. Okay. I thought the dude was upstairs behind that wall. He was downstairs and he was cornering. I went the wrong way. Yeah, okay, I can carry 3 more alcohol. Man, that 7 alcohol was huge. That right there's 3 first aid kits.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Alright, this one was up here. Well, that's not how I wanted to get there. Pardon me, everybody. Cordite rags, ABB rounds.